Hey, great Tuesday after evening. I am sorry that I am a couple of seconds a little bit too late, but hey, that's what happens when you're in Monterrey, Nuevo León, Guadalupe, actually, and struggle to have find access to internet. And let me say, guys, it will be a short show because it has been a crazy, crazy trip. On my way over here, I was trying to get the boarding pass in order to be ready for the flight to Colombia. I know, I'm late. Shush, Frankie. I was trying to get the boarding pass in order to fly out to Colombia, and I guess where I messed up in is you think that you have everything down packed, and you don't. So the way that the trip is set up, I am actually going from Monterrey to Miami, then Miami to Colombia. So what happened is I'm trying to get the boarding pass, and it refused, refusing to give me the boarding pass. I didn't know what was going on, so I called American Airlines, and they said, "Well, sir, you haven't. You have to show up with your PCR test." And I said, "What? I mean, your COVID test." I said, "What? I'm already vaccinated." Guys, I'm vaccinated 3 times. Don't you know who I am? I'm Erasmo Castro. I'm Erasmo Castro. I've been vaccinated 3 times. Probably the only person in the United States that has been vaccinated 3 times. That's me. They said, we don't care. We don't care that you're Erasmo Castro. And I said, the nerve of the guy. So I rushed into Monterrey and I contacted folks. I found a clinic and they did the PCR test, man. They dug deep in there. And negative, of course. But I was going like, man, it's been a year and a half, guys, of this pandemic. And for a year and a half, Erasmo Castro has not had a COVID test because that hadn't had the need to, never had the need to do the PCR test. So again, didn't care for it. Didn't care for it. But anyway, so I did the test, came out negative. So I'm going to rush on over to the airport right now and get that taken care of. Get that taken care of, and then get my boarding pass tonight. If not, I'm going to have to cancel my flight and find another flight tomorrow morning, pay another $300, and fly out from Monterrey straight down to Colombia. Damn United States. Let me see. You're late. I know. Sorry, guys. Kanina, hello evening, good evening. Adori, hermosa, good evening, good evening. Good evening. Saludos y bendiciones, and everyone wants to know about BIC. We're going to talk a little bit about BIC, exactly what happened. So I'll tell you what I think is going on. How exciting. Thank you, hermosa. So nada va a pasar con la snaggletooth. We're going to go with that. That's the only thing I'm going to cover today, guys. I'm going to do that because I have to rush up to the airport, and then after that, try to get a little hours of sleep, and then and be back. ¿Qué te pasa, Erasmo? ¿Qué te pasa, Gallo Joales? Manny behind the mic is going to have a doctor who spoke at Edinburgh. What are your thoughts of that? I don't really care too much of anything that he does or doesn't do. I'm still a little bit upset with the individual. Also, while watching the meeting, Piguita is annoying, asking to get questions clarified over and over again. Is she that dumb? Yes, she is definitely that dumb. There's no way that things go into that brain of hers where she can compute. Now, take into account, guys, the board agenda is ultimately decided on Wednesday of last week. They get their packet on Friday. So literally, they had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 7 days, folks. In 7 days, she couldn't have asked all those stupid questions that make absolutely no sense to anyone out there. She is a moron. She is an imbecile. She is a disgusting woman, if you want to call her a woman. Ay, gracias. Another thing I noticed is Jessica agrees with everything Drew and Minera says. What do they have on her? Again, guys, they all know that they're all in that together. So if that ship is sinking, they're going down with it. Vete a los laboratorios Moreira. Ya me lo hice. Y me recomendaron Moreira. No positivo. 100% negativo. Que ya sabíamos. Erasmo Castro no se acerca a nadie, no corre el riesgo y no anda de troche y moche. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, and saludos, Ladi. Soy Sara. Sara, Saluda, said, Victoria, mis hijos, bye. Saludos. Saludos a todos. Bendiciones. Un placer. The guy who spoke at Edinburgh is no one. He's an assistant pediatrician or something like that. Yeah, again, I hate a lot of these people. And it's like let me have, they're going down that route. Let me have Vanessa Tijerina on. Oh, I'm going to get a lot of shares and a lot of likes and a lot of people arguing. More power to you guys. I don't care. I agree with Batman. Batman's always right. Buenas noches. Que tengas lindo viaje. Cuídate mucho. Al igual. Dios te bendiga, mi amor. Nos vemos pronto. So, Snoopy, Minerva is annoying. She speaks more than El Chapaneco. El Chapaneco, what I heard was kind of quiet tonight. She is so dumb that she had the voting machine upside down and pressed the wrong button. She's an imbecile. Imbecile. See, nothing happened with Jessica. Erasmo, I hope you do file charges. We're going to talk about that. Hold on. Let me finish these comments and we'll get into the we love you, Erasmo. Stay safe. Love you too. Oh! Saludos, Erasmo. Manda saludos a Oscar Sauceda, Juan López, Arturo de León. They're big fans. Love you guys. Juan López, Arturo de León, Oscar Sauceda, bendiciones a todos ustedes. Sigan conmigo y por favor. She is up. Yeah, 100%. Cheers. Good evening. So, COVID kits for everyone. You get a COVID kit. You get a COVID kit. Everybody gets a COVID kit. Good evening, Mr. Castro. Safe travels. Thank you. God bless you. God bless. Good morning. Good evening. Guys, my take. Let me say very, very quickly. It went down exactly as they wanted it to go down. I appreciate that. The first thing that they needed to do was make sure that it went down on record as something that they were going to discuss. Guys, if you all notice, part of the wording that was said out there was it was criminal, state criminal. That is what they're investigating. That's what they're going to look into. Was it improper? And there's no doubt that it was improper, guys. She didn't file a conflict of interest. She was very good at out there calling out Daniela Lopez Valdez, calling her out when she was doing the same thing, but not even the same thing, even worse. Because one of the things that they discussed was in regards to it being a PPP loan. And you could sort of see the attorney going like sideways, like, well, it's not so bad. It's okay. Maybe, I don't know, And when the question was asked, because I knew exactly what they were going, when the question was asked in regards to, well, it's really a grant. It's not a loan. No, don't change the narrative. It was at no time was it a grant given by the government. The PPP loans, there is a perspective that maybe in the future, the federal government is going to forgive that loan. So whereas nothing is going to have to be paid back. That isn't a guarantee, folks. As of right now, Jessica Gonzalez is indebted to the bank that she voted for. She literally voted for this bank, went out there a month later, and then got a loan for it. And again, she has nothing, has no income. That was also discussed today in the meeting. She got a loan that was greater than 10% of her gross incomes. But what is 10% of zero? She is a muerta de hambre. Eso es en inglés, no es en español. Muerta de hambre. That's what she is. And again, it is a conflict of interest. There is impropriety, and it could be criminal. So now that it's in the record, now it becomes let's research and continue to see if we are going to be able to file criminal charges. I'm going to go see if that is the case. Attorneys are discussing it right now. We're going to see where it stands. And you better believe it, Erasmo Castro is going to go out there and file against Snaggletooth Gonzalez. Screw her. She filed 3 bogus grievances, but it's not just because of that. Because se la pasa de que, oh, no, I'm here for the people. She's not out there for the people. She's out there for June, for Minerva. And as long as that happens, as long as someone is indebted to another board member, then they forget that they are truly indebted to the individuals that voted into office. And not only them, even the individuals that didn't vote them into office. There is still that responsibility because they have sworn an oath to the Constitution, sworn an oath for that position. So they need to adhere to being transparent and to doing their best to go out there and do what is in the best interest of students, community, and staff. And these folks have no inkling whatsoever. So we are still waiting legal opinion. After we receive legal opinion this week, we'll find out if we're going to file a motion to remove. Again, the same thing that they filed for us, motion to remove. We will see if the DA is going to go after Jessica Gonzalez at the same strength as he came after Erasmo Castro for one-time DWI. The DWI. That's simple, guys. Pues fair is fair. Todos rabones, todos coludos. Saying is rings true as of right now. The other thing that we're going to actually they brought to my attention was the fact that Mr. De Los Santos still has that DUI pending. Nothing against Mr. De Los Santos, but again, apparently there is going to be individuals that are going to file with the district attorney in order to have them removed. Again, guys, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If it's good for one of them, it's going to be good for everyone. I'm not threatening. I'm just letting individuals know that, hey, let's find out what happens. And it'd be interesting. It'd be very telling in regards to what the district attorney's office is going to do. Are they going to pursue charges against Jessica Gonzalez and Mr. De Los Santos in order to have them removed from office? They must. I was talking about the PA, either one. You know, my issue is, again, I'm not upset. My issue is the person going to bring some type of substance? We already heard what he has to say. People that want to go down that route, more power to them. And it's going to be one of those gotcha little types of moments where they're going to be spewing out these things. So what is the show? Is it a conservative show? If that is the case, then why are they out there kissing the butt of Mr. De Los Santos? So De Los Santos is nothing of a conservative in no way, shape, or form. Or is it free for all? If it's a free for all, more power to them. But you know what? I don't care about anybody else to show. I don't care who they're bringing to the table. It's sensationalism to the max. How is the individual, this PA or PA assistant, how is he going to benefit the people of Brownsville in any way, shape, way, or form? I don't think any way. But again, more power to him. You know, he should do a double with her and Vanessa Tijerina. Let's do a free for all. Good evening. And no, I'm not upset. Hola, Casito Ginny. ¿Cómo estás, amor? Quiero pancito cuando ya regreses. Hola, Casitas. I miss you. I miss you too. I haven't seen you in a while, mi amor. Thank you for coming on. Guys, again, I have to rush off to the airport because I have to find out if I'm actually going to make the flight at 7 o'clock in the morning. If not, then I'm going to have to purchase another flight because I'm not going to let the trip go completely to waste unless I can guarantee and make sure that I'm going to make it to Colombia. He has no substance. Would you take educational advice from a school cafeteria worker because he works at a school? I don't like the reference in regards to, cafeteria worker. I love my cafeteria workers. What I will say, guys, is if I'm going to bring someone that has some... Abel was supposed to be with us tonight. Abel, I apologize. It was crazy. I want something that brings substance. Dr. Teresa Saavedra, Eder Hernandez, someone that brings a little bit to the table. Pero el DA es amigo de todos y todos either at BF or relatives, 100%. That's part of the problem. Part of the problem is that el compadrismo system is still around, alive and well. And what happens is that are they going to go after their own? And my first thought is there's absolutely no way. Yeah, screw her. She's stupid. Jessica Gonzalez needs to be removed. She does. We'll see what happens. Find out this week. I've had attorneys that are researching and investigating, and depending on what they say, that's exactly what we're going to do. ¿Qué te pasa, Sharky? Frankie and I are eating at the park, Jack in the Box, egg rolls, and tacos. Hey, Frank! I thought you said Frankie, and we're like, why is Frankie and Ginny? But it's Frank. Awesome. I love those egg rolls. They're so amazing. And the tacos, yum. But I love pancit. Instead of that PA, why aren't they discussing city meetings, which took place today? Why aren't they discussing city meetings? Why aren't they discussing BISD board meetings? Why aren't they discussing something that actually affects the individuals of the city of Brownsville or actually has anything relevant to do with the people of Brownsville? They don't. It's all about likes and shares and click on this. And I do want people to click on my YouTube because that makes me money. But it's okay if you don't, but I want you to. Yes, I made your live. Saludos, my bro. Love you, Kevin. God bless you, pa. Kevin, Montoya Boys drive-through up in Los Fresnos. Amazing guys, amazing folk for our community. ¿Qué te pasa, Chucky? Love you, Papa. God bless. Does anyone here know if the adult go-karts at Extreme Fun in Brownsville are any good? Are they fast or not? Nah. More power to the people. I think one of the things that I have an issue with Extreme there in Brownsville is that it's just so sparsed out. It's kind of hard to control your huercos wherever they're going. Because some are going here, some are going there, some are going there. It's kind of weird. It's not what I expected. I expected a little more And I'm a little bit upset with them that they didn't put up my mural. You got the most votes, damn it. Good evening, brother. My man, God bless you. I think that Albert Alegria and Patrick Hammer are getting along with the board right now. They're requesting time to wrap up their comments, and both were denied. Also, the super threw legal at them. They need to be treated as they would treat us 100%. I agree with Pepper and Patty, and they don't. That's unfortunate. I make you some pancit when you get back. Safe travels. Love you. I promise you. I'll bring some souvenirs. Good evening, Chuck Norris. Chuck Nelson. Good evening, my man. ¿Ya estás en Monterrey? Sí. Llegué como a las 4 de la tarde. Hubiera llegado más temprano, pero la llovizna estaba horrible. Estaba muy horrible. Y parte del problema era de que en el camino, de repente habían, como se encharcaba el agua y el carrito se hacía, así, exactamente así. Those teacher associations are a joke. Yeah, 100%. And the board being concerned about homebound services is sad. It is sad. And, if you all looked at the meeting, you saw how they were trying to well, we just want to make it clear that we're trying. Shut up. You're not trying nothing. You're being a dumb butt. But then again, it's just a joke to these folks, to these individuals. There's nothing serious that goes on in those meetings and nothing that's beneficial to the city of Brownsville or to our community or to anyone out there. Again, I want something a little bit more proactive. We get nothing, and that's very, very unfortunate. Guys, 20 minutes are up. Yes! The Broken Sprocket needs to put up a cheat. Right! And let me tell you, I'm pretty upset with Extreme because they put up a contest. So Extreme Fun, I'm not a fan. They put up a contest. Tell us what mural you want put on our wall. And it's kind of funny, but someone put up, this is the one we put up, and they put the one that someone had made for me. And let me tell you, it got crap loads of votes. It got more votes than anything else. They didn't put up the mural of Erasmo Castro. That's pretty upsetting. You made me smile como hacía el carrito. Miss Miller, I love you, Miss Miller. Guys, 20 minutes are up. I love you. God bless. There will probably be no show tomorrow. It depends on what time my flight leaves. I have to get to Miami or I have to get to Mexico City. I'll find out tonight. I will be posting. I'm going to the airport. Guys, I love you. Thank you for your patience with me. I'll be on tomorrow night from Colombia, Lord willing. Guys, love y'all. Stay safe. Social distance, face coverings. Guys, be good to each other. Please continue to be good to me. Thank you, guys. God bless.